All right, here's some help for question number 24. The problem says a school is planning a field trip for 142 people. The trip will use 6 drivers and 2 types of vehicles, buses and vans. A bus can seat 51 passengers, a van can seat 10 passengers. Write and solve a system of equations to find how many buses and how many vans will be needed. So we're going to go back to the beginning of the problem again, and I'm going to use variables that make sense to me. So I'm going to use B to represent our buses and V to represent our vans. So I know that a school is planning a field trip for 142 people. I'm going to skip that part for right now, but it does say the trip will use 6 drivers and 2 types of vehicles. So I know to drive a bus and a van, total, I can only have 6 total drivers. You can't, obviously, if you don't have enough drivers, you can't use any more buses or vans. So I know that V plus V has to equal 6. And then it also says that the bus can seat 51 passengers. So I know that 51 times B plus how many can fit on a van, which is 10, equals 142. So I know that between my buses and my vans, with how many they hold, they need to have 142 people. So just like number 23, we're going to solve to get one of these by itself, plug it in, and go from there. Let me go grab my calculator. So I have that as we get started. So I'm going to solve for B, so I'm going to subtract B. So I know that B equals 6 minus B, so I'm going to plug that in right here. So 51 times 6 minus B plus 10 V has to equal 142. Make sure that my video is all good here so you can see it. Good. So again, some simple distribution here. I have 51 times 6 is 306 minus 51V plus 10V equals 142. And then I can combine my V's because they're on the same side. Because they're on the same side of the equal sign, I'm not trying to move them yet. I can just combine them. So a negative 51V plus a 10 is going to give me a negative 41V. So I still have my 306 here. Subtract this 306 from both sides. So then I have 142 minus 306, which is 164. So equals, so V, dividing again, still going here. So V equals a negative 4. Or a 4, sorry. V equals 4. So I know that there were 4 vans. Now, because I solved for V, I can plug it back into my original equation up here. So I have B plus what I solved for V, which is my 4, equals 6. So B equals 2. So we took 2 buses and 4 vans.